this is Rosa Kelly and I'm here today with a new design team project for ASC supplies, and I am using the beautiful patchwork collection by Stamperia, and this is all I have left. It's a very beautiful collection. I love the vibrant colors. It is really pretty. I just absolutely love it. My idea was to do a gratitude journal, number one, because this collection comes with very fun alphas, and I wanted to incorporate the alphas into the journal. And then I said, hey, how about doing a little gratitude journal where I'll write something that I'm grateful for example, that starts with letter A or letter B, or so on. So that was my idea behind it. Now I wanted to also play with the colors of the collection, so I incorporated a lot of different color laces throughout the journal, and I wanted to make it a little bit vintage, so you will see the little thread pieces. Of course, I use my sewing machine, and yeah, so over here a beautiful vintage looking lace. This over here says life is good, because that is the theme of my journal. It's about being grateful about your life. And this beautiful piece of burlap I had on my stash, and this is the back of the paper, which I absolutely love. Stamperia, I love how it always looks like it's a very mixed media collage type of papers. So on the closure here I have a Tim Holtz little doorknob, and this is just a little headband that I incorporated on the back of the journal. So now for my journal base, I am using a cereal box, and I have a tutorial on how I do my journals. So I'm gonna try to find that and link it on the video down here if you want to make your own. So let me go ahead and open this and share with you. So on the inside of my spine, I always like to use fabric, number one, to cover the inside of the box, and number two, to make the box really strong. And under the fabric, I always use that big white shipping tape. That way, the cereal box stays together and it becomes a lot stronger. Okay, so again, the paper is so beautiful. I'm using different laces and trims. Like I said, the colors are amazing, the designs are amazing, and you guys know I am not a very colorful person in terms of red and yellows and blues. I'm more of soft colors, but this collection, everything comes together and it's just so beautiful. Love it. So I did 4 signatures. And so yeah, let me share with you. So as I said, the collection came with these very fun alphas, and what I did is fussy cut them all out and try to use them in a way where I will start a gratitude journal and write about letter A. For example, my daughter Ariel. Obviously, I am very grateful to have her in my life. She's the sweetest girl and so funny. So over here, these are cards also from the collection, and I love the fact that we can journal on the back as well. And so I just created some multiple little tag spots, so I don't glue this down because I do want to use both sides of that. I also found this super amazing vintage book. It's a children's book. It's from like the 1920s. I found it on a very like a small homey type of library up in Pacifica near where I live, and it was just so pretty. They have a huge section of used books, and I love the graphics on this book, and so I wanted to use a lot of the images that have birds because they go with the collection a lot. And also, as you can see, I have stitched a lot throughout this album. So here is a little paper bag that I'm using to create a little pocket to add some journaling cards from the collection. This is fussy cut out from the cover of, as you can see, this is all I have on the cover because I fussy cut out all the little images around. Some pretty trim over there, and on the back it says best wishes, because here is letter B. And more of these pretty little trims that I have throughout, and I love when I stitch that the thread just I don't know if you can see the little pieces hanging here and there. This is some music paper that I found on a Goodwill store a long time ago, so I wanted to put some of that. Letter C, I found this from the collection that says create, and what perfect thing to write about letter C than to create, because you guys know I I love to create new different things. It's just so much fun for me. Here some little laces that I also stitch, and then some pretty trim. And here a little tax pad where we can just add a little note, leather, or whatnot. All this paper has been tea dyed. I love the color of tea. I love coffee dye paper too, but I feel like the tea dye paper has that caramel look to it. I don't know if we can see it on the video, probably not, but I just love the color. Here, this is a little trim, like a burlap trim from my stash, and I just fussy cut this out from the collection that comes with tags and all that stuff. More of the music paper, and again another image from the front cover, a cute little place to add maybe a picture on the back. And over here it says dream big, because this is letter D, and as you guys know, I love everything that has to do with dreams and mystical things like that. Over here it says a special day. I just decorated the other side of the back, and another place to add a journal. And this next page here is the other side of that book. And here's letter E, which of course is going to be to write about my Emma. Over here I put just this cute little paper envelope, craft envelope, and these are from the collection, so I just fussy cut them out and keep them here, so when I actually do my journaling I can maybe incorporate those into it. This beautiful heart here was sent to me by my friend Sandy. Thank you, Sandy. And this is the end of the first signature, and the paper, so pretty. So this is the second one. Here's letter F, and another image from the same book, and all I did here was just stitch a little bit of pink thread to give it a little bit of color, and I just love it. And that's the back of that. Over here it says inspire, and this actually should have been on letter I. I'm gonna do that right here. Oh, that's why it's not a pocket. But I'll put it right there. So this is letter G, and here another, this is a little paper bag that was sent to me on Happy Mail, and I wanted to reuse that. And here's some T. It says make a wish. Letter H, more different trims that I stitch on the side of my pages. And then this is home sweet home, because this is letter H. And this is the other side of the bag with different types of tags from the collection as well. And I love this image too, with this, it looks like a birthday cake. It's just so pretty. And then here, this is another one of the book pages, and I just made that into a pocket and added some eyelash trim on this. These little tags come ready for you to just fussy cut around, so they're very pretty. And more of this vintage lace and the cute little bird. Here's letter J, and here's a little heart where we can tuck something under. The paper again, so pretty, and here's a bigger size of that image that I love. And what I love about making journals is that you don't need a lot of paper. You just need, like in my case, I like adding the paper for the cover of the signatures, and then just embellishing throughout little pieces here and there. So I was able to make this whole project with just one of the paper packs, and the paper packs come with only 10 sheets, and 2 of those sheets are just like things to, you know, like to cut around. So you don't need a lot of paper to make a journal like this. With using some of my scraps, I made these little bookmarks, so we can probably do a little collage of pictures here of fabric. I'll probably be decorating these, and this is going to be the bookmark for when journaling. This is letter K, and this is another page from that book that I just Love the image of these little girls. They are so sweet. And then the back of that, I just made it into a little pocket. And this image or this little journaling card just tucks in right there. This is letter L, and L is for love. So this little heart says love up there. More of these pretty laces throughout and stitching. Another little pocket and more of these pretty cards from the collection. Another little bird from that book. And the back is so cute. Look at that image. It is so sweet, and I wanted to incorporate a book for the images, but also to give it that junk journal type of feel to the book. And then here's letter M, and M is obviously for mom. So I'll probably be writing about my mom and me as a mom, of course. And then N, it's just, I don't know, it's just, and it doesn't have to, what I like about this is I don't have to come and journal every day or follow any particular order. I can just pick the letter and start journaling about that. It doesn't have to be one thing. It could be multiple things. It's just so fun to do. With a cup of tea in your hand, anything is possible. I'm definitely a tea drinker. I drink coffee too, but I find joy drinking tea. Coffee is just to wake me up and make me go to work. And look at this beautiful little bird and more of this music paper. Here's letter O. Here I made a little tuck spot and I stitched this together. Love that. Here is P. And then here I made a little pocket, and I just included all of my little leftover scraps so I can use these to put pictures and just create little layouts on my journal. So I think this is going to be really fun to do. Over here is letter R, and maybe I can write about, I don't know, the rain on my name. It started raining today for the first time, so I just love the first day of rain because it just smells so wonderful. I love the rain. Letter S, and here says home sweet home, so I'll be writing something, you know, about something sweet. And more of this beautiful trim that I decided to put in here, and this is going to be the page for Tessie, of course, because there's letter T. And here's a cute little bird. Letter U, and W is for well, which is so appropriate there. And letter V. And then over here I made another tuck spot for another one of these journaling little 4x4s. And more stitching. This is letter X. I'm probably gonna have to think hard about letter X. I have no idea what we can write about. And then another tuck spot, and here's a little envelope, and here I got some more little tags or these little notes, little things from the collection that I can probably use throughout the journal. And letter Y, of course, is going to be about YouTube and how grateful I am to be able to be part of this amazing YouTube crafty community. I just love it. And then letter Z, and maybe I'll write about the zoo, who knows. Again, I love the paper here with the little houses. It is so beautiful, and the colors, as you can see, amazing. They're very vivid and pretty and happy, and I just love it. I love how this little project came out. So I'm gonna link ASC supplies on the description box below. I know they're currently out of stock on this paper, but I know they're also gonna be bringing some more, hopefully. And there is a couple other collections that are amazing, also from Stamperia, so make sure to check them out. And I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.